It's breaking news.
And we continue to follow breaking news. For the first time, we are seeing the man accused of shooting at deputies and barricading himself inside a home, leading to an hours-long standoff. You are looking at 45-year-old Robert Clark. Now, our cameras were rolling when Clark was arrested around 7 yesterday evening. Authorities say during negotiations to get Clark out, they deployed a drone inside the home that Clark disabled. After that, flashbangs were deployed and Clark surrendered a few minutes later. Authorities did not fire back, and the only injury reported was a deputy who received a minor cut on their thumb but returned to duty. We thank you so much for joining us today at noon. I'm Carla Heath-Sands. All of this stemming over deputies just trying to serve an arrest warrant. WALB News 10's Quinlan Parker joins us live in the studio. And Quinlan, Clark was wanted on several charges.
Yeah, deputies were trying to serve 13 warrants here, Carla. Most of them misdemeanors. We're looking into Clark's history, and we got 2 incident reports that just happened days from each other. The first was a domestic dispute. On September 8th, Albany police responded to East Roosevelt Avenue, and the victim told police her father, Robert Clark, choked and slammed her on the floor. That incident report, the victim told police, quote, Robert was outside doing something on his Honda. The victim stated Robert believes that she let another guy in the house for her mother. The victim told police a man gives her mother a ride to and from work, and that's who Robert is referring to, but told him she had nothing to do with it. The report goes on to say, quote, Robert then grabbed her by her hair. The victim stated Robert asked her who she was cursing at. After that, she told police Robert choked her with both hands around her neck. Clark left the home before police were able to get there. Just a few days later, Carla, September 12th, police saw Clark, who had active warrants, at the home on Roosevelt Avenue, standing next to a black Honda. The officer circled to the back alley behind the home and turned onto North Maple Street and Clark Avenue. The report says, quote, Corporal Newberry advised Robert saw him and jumped in the car and cut across the field onto Clark Avenue. I turned my patrol car around in an attempt to intercept him and observed him drive through a red light at the intersection of North Maple Street and Clark Avenue, failing to stop. Now, the officer got behind Clark, turned on his lights and sirens, but Clark was going about 75 miles per hour. After that, due to his recklessness and Clark refusing to stop, the officer stopped chasing him. Later on, the officer was called to an accident where a black Honda hit a mailbox and crashed into a wooded area near a home. They confirmed that that was Clark's vehicle, but he was not there and was not arrested. At this hour, we are still working to learn the new charges that he is facing. Of course, this is still a developing story. We'll bring you any latest developments throughout the day as we learn them on air and online. Carla?
For that update, Quinlan. Now, speaking of this standoff and that suspect barricading himself inside, this is exactly why Albany police say there is a crucial need for armored vehicles in the county. For those who might remember, this barricaded incident comes more than a month after police asked city commissioners to purchase a $400,000 tactical armored vehicle for cases like this one in particular. As of this afternoon, we have now learned that the Bearcat G3 has been approved. The Bearcat G3 is a bulletproof SWAT vehicle that can protect officers in hostile situations.